Hey, my Facebook role players, how are you? So I've decided to make a topic or make a video on certain topics, and I asked you guys for some suggestions, and you gave me some, so I will discuss them. I really hope this isn't boring, so I apologize if it is. I'll try and make it entertaining as possible. Alright, our first discussion is 5 reasons what I miss about Facebook role playing. Well, let's get some backstory on this. Back when Facebook was popular and people had a middle ground. Well, a lot of people did, from what I could see. What I mean by middle ground is that the characters are simple, easy, but they have a story. They seem more realistic. But nowadays, they don't seem to. For example, some characters are way out there, like scary out there. Like they always do like 10 paragraph replies. Some do like star, not even sentence star. So it's a little annoying to see those role plays. In all honesty, I mean, you don't find people who have a middle ground very common. Because that's one of the reasons what I miss about it. Why I'm not on as much as I used to. Another reason is, well, again, people don't have a middle ground. There are not a lot of people who focus on realistically, except God mod. It's just bleh. That's all I can put in. I do miss the fact that some people aren't on very much. Because they get boring, they don't see a lot of people have that middle ground. Again, middle ground thing is the biggest reason. One of the biggest reasons what people should have. I don't really have a lot of reasons, but that's just one of the biggest things that it's irritating. Number 2, top 10 animes. I'm sure a lot of people, I'm not one to watch animes a lot, but when I do, it's picky ones, it's specific ones, not exactly, into blood or gore. I'm into, like, romances, paranormal, horror, well, not really horror, but, just stuff like that, I guess. Or there's some rare ones like Naruto, kind of Bleach, but I lost track because after watching it for so long, you just see a lot of fillers. So it gets annoying. Black Butler. Black Butler is one of my favorites, like, all time. I mean, I cosplay as Grell. Well, trying to, at least. I also, so Naruto, Black Butler, Fairy Tail's a good one. I'm working on that one. What else? Oh, top 10. Why'd you do this to me, Dawn? Inuyasha. I always go for the classics. I don't know why. Yu Yu Hakusho is one I was really into. I really like it. Especially Kurama. Kurama's like, into the long-haired hot guys. There's, let's see, number 6. Trying to think. Ouran High School. I like Ouran High School. It's crazy. It's fun. It's energetic. It's like me. Yeah. Let's see. Trying to think. I guess I would have to go for Pokemon, but not the new ones. The new ones, no. Just go for the old classic Ash with it's just, no, don't go for the old series. Old series is just, it's the classic one. Number 8, how many is that? 8. Yes, 8. 2 more. No, wait, that's 7. Never mind. I guess I would go for Soul Eater also. Soul Eater is a good one. Another one would have to be, trying to think. Elfen Lied. I mean, it's the only anime I ever watched that was really bloody, but I liked it because of the romance and just the feels. Oh my heavens, the feels. It makes you cry. Ugh. It's terrible. But anyways, and I guess the only Ichi I ever watched, or like I watch Ichis, but not all the time because it's just girls and just meh. Not that I don't mind girls. Girls are very attractive. They're meant for beauty. I mean, they're gorgeous and whatnot. And so I guess High School of the Dead. I'm not really into zombies or anything. I mean, I'm not one of those girls who will be like, ah, zombies. No, I'm like, okay, zombies. It's cool. I guess I liked it because of, I guess the storyline is the most part that I liked. That's my top 10 animes, I guess. Like, again, I don't really watch anime. Oh, we're gonna do some in-character discussions. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, first off, we're gonna do my past characters. My very first character would have to be, like, with my real-life account. I named her Brittany, essentially, because it's my account name. And all that shiz. She was a lot like one of my old characters, Ayumi or Faith. She was an innocent, kitty girl. Athros. Yeah, she was an Athro. And that was my first character. And then I created Molly. Molly was confusing at the time. I was still getting into role playing and understanding what it was before I got to the middle ground I am. Molly is just there. Like, I never really came up with a character for her. But now I have. I mean, she's a rich girl. Well, what? Like, she kind of is. She doesn't act like a rich girl. She acts proper, but, you know, she wasn't born into a family because her mother gave her up. That's one of Molly. Another one is where I recreated my old one, which was the Athro, which I named her Faith at the time. She didn't work out very well, and all that shit's going down. Yamato. And after that, I think I created Clary. Yeah, I created Clary. And, Clary, I don't know how I came up with her based on a book called The Sea of Bones. Like, Clary, if you know Clary in the book, she was a lot like, my Clary's a lot like her, only with the red hair and green eyes, shortness, but not as much as the attitude. Clary has more goodness, more angel-like angel-like thing. While Clary is more strong-willed, on her own, independent, very, very stubborn. I know Clary's stubborn, but not stubborn as my Clary. The next character I created was actually, I can't remember, Lily. She didn't really matter, so I deleted her quickly. Like, she didn't work out very well. I didn't think she was that interesting, so I deleted her. And then, and then I created Gwen. A lot of people liked Gwen, maybe because of her complexity, how she is, how strong she is. I don't know what is it about that everybody likes about her, but she's a very complex character based on Clary, because Clary is very, very open. She can go with any role play. That's what I meant to create her, a character that can go with any role play, like any. And Gwen is more narrow. She's into the paranormal. She's more in the paranormal romance section. So she's not very open, but she's a very complex character, and I really like her a lot. How, you know, Let's see, what else? Hold on a second, gotta look at my phone. My characters. I discussed my characters. What I think about other characters. Like I said before, some characters are way over their heads. Way over the, like, crazy role plays, and, I think their idea of the character is fantastic. I like the idea of character, but when I find out they're over the top role players, then I'm like, sorry, I'm not. You're gonna have to. No, I can't do that. I'm a 3 paragraph or 3 to 5 paragraph person. It doesn't count. I mean, it doesn't have to be a long role play to be a good one. Another thing that drives me insane. It doesn't have to be long to be good. Some characters are, again, a little under the radar, and it's boring. Those who do the star thing, I'm sorry, but no. Don't roleplay with me because you're like that. I'm not. Plus, people who go around roleplaying for sex, honestly, that's rather annoying. Really, rather annoying. Just saying. What else? Okay, let's skip the topics. Skip that topic. My religion. I don't go to church. I don't want to go to any church whatsoever. I mean, it's no offense to you guys who do go to church. Church is just not for me. I want to worship God in my own time. That's what He gave me. He gave me the power to free will. Yeah, I do believe in God, but it's more complex than that. I believe God and science are mixed. I believe God created science for us to understand. He put us on this earth for science, to understand, to learn what it's like to be a human being. I mean, it makes sense, right? I mean, think about the beginning. I believe in the Big Bang Theory, but I also believe in God. So this is what I think. When the little tiny thing, it was smaller than an atom. Like, really small. It was super hot. But how did that thing come into existence? That's the thing. It only existed for half a second before it exploded. It was a big explosion. So, what created that? Is the question. I believe God and science are mixed. So, that's what I think. Personal. I don't know what kind of personal you want me to tell you about. I mean, my name is Brittany Robinson. I'm 18 years old. I'm still in high school, but I'm graduating pretty soon. Gonna go to Slick in the fall. Gonna go to the Culinary Art Institute after community college. I am me. I don't know how to describe me. I'm not goth. I'm not popular. I'm not preppy. I'm just a lot of things. I guess you can identify me as an otaku, but not really. Because I don't watch anime a lot. I do cosplay. I do a lot of anime stuff. I go to conventions. I go to cosplay meets. I don't know what you want to call me. I mean, those who know me well, you can call me ditz, awkward, whatever you want to call me. But I'm me. If you necessarily want to get to know me, go ahead. I dare you. Just kidding. That's all I have for topics. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's not boring. Anyways, look forward to role playing with those middle ground people, please. That would be fabulous. Alright, goodbye.